Moving on with the next technical session, which is on end-to-end solutions for medium and large size mold manufacturing by Mr. SalilKumar. He is the Vice President of S&T Group of Companies. Huge round of applause for him. So while Sir is making his way to the stage, let's have some feedback from our audience. How do you think the sessions are going? We can pass on the mic if somebody wants to share some feedback while we wait for the technical session to be taken forward by Mr. SalilKumar. Do we see any hands? Let's have some feedback. We have almost reached the lunch break, which is half of the day done, but we have more to follow. So can we have, Sir is here. Okay. Huge round of applause once again for Mr. SalilKumar, Vice President, S&T Group of Companies, technical session. Over to him.
Good afternoon. We will go through the presentation for end-to-end machining of big size molds. Actually, we lack a lot of facilities available in India for big size mold machining. So why we should go with this presentation? India is looking to have a big size mold manufacturing locally and on a lower flow to flow time. It is basically a requirement of the OEMs who are looking for a faster delivery. Model launching, which used to be once in a year, dropped down to 6 months. Now it is near to around 3 months. So every OEM is looking for a new car or a new automobile development or launching within 3 months. So looking into that, we need to develop the dies to support that launching. We need to have a lower flow to flow time. We are not able to meet OEM's requirement for delivery. We import molds from China, Taiwan, and other countries. So that is the reason that import is going up, which used to be around less than 34% has crossed last year, and import has gone up. It is more than 1 lakh shipments of molds done in 2023. Even used die mold requirement is coming, it is imported from outside market. So even the old molds we are not able to support from Indian market, they are imported from outside. Total mold and tool imported was worth 732 billion. So this is a huge market which we have to tap and bring it to Indian manufacturing side. Imports are increasing due to high delivery, shorter launching time by OEMs. Indian mold manufacturers take approximately 15 to 20 days to take the material only, to procure the material, to arrange the material. In that time, the mold is manufactured in China and it is shipped. So that is the scale of delivery what we are looking for. So we have to meet that delivery time by OEMs. They are looking to have a mold ready within 1 month, 1.5 months. As we are working for making India, we should concentrate on facility development for big size mold manufacturing. S&T engineers, as I am from S&T, we are in machine tool manufacturing. We have got some facilities, equipments available for big size mold machining. If we see big size mold, the first step is sizing. After that is roughing, cooling holes, making cooling holes, finishing, and then mold matching. Raw material sizing, roughing, making cooling holes, mold finishing, and mold inspection. This is the way big size mold is manufactured in different steps. When we discuss about raw material availability, generally for a faster raw material finishing, to go for a rough mold manufacturing, duplex milling, 3 spindle milling, and top and bottom milling machines, these 3 machines will be required to have a different size of mold up to 7 to 8 meter size. Duplex milling is basically a parallel 2 spindle running on a mold blocks. We can have a perfect sizing of the mold we can have a better surface finish, better parallelity, and the stock removal and tolerance can be maintained. Duplex milling, why duplex milling is used, there are some points. It is a faster cycle time, cost effectiveness is there, versatility of the tooling, and material waste is reduced. Duplex milling machine specification, basically it is 1800 by 1 meter, which is available at our end. That is 1.8 meter by 1 meter length and width, and height up to 290 millimeter. Smallest material what we can machine on this machine is around 150 into 150 into 20 millimeter. This is a duplex milling machine. Three spindle milling machine. It is basically we are attacking all three faces on the same machine from the top and both the sides. These are some advantages of using a three spindle machines: increased productivity, improved precision, and versatility. Basically, we are trying to make it more faster, more accurate, and have a perfect mold blocks. Capacity of the three spindle milling machine is 4 meter by 2.7 meter by 1.5 meter with a maximum material removal rate of 600 cc per minute. Maximum cutter size we can use is 400 millimeter. Maximum job size which we can put is 50 ton. This is a three spindle machine, all three faces being machined parallelly. Top and bottom milling machine. Basically in three spindle machine, in two setups we can do all six faces. In two spindle machine that parallelly we will have a three setup. In this also we can have a finishing and roughing two spindle machine doing bottom and top in two setups. So we can complete the two parallel faces. So enhanced accuracy, improved surface quality, uniformity, increased efficiency and versatility. Maximum size is 6 meter by 3.2 meter. So this is a bigger machine where we can go up to 6 meter by 3.2 meter component, mold blocks, and a maximum height of 800 millimeter. Basically finish and surface and semi-finish both can be done on the same machine, in the same setup. Mold roughing machines, after doing the sizing, the mold block will go for a roughing operation, and we will have this 5-axis gantry milling machine, horizontal milling machine and 5-axis gantry milling machine. Both machines are used basically to rough the mold. 5-axis gantry milling machine is basically a duplex moving traveling column machine, gantry type, and with a 5-axis head. Horizontal milling advantages: bigger cutter can be used, fixed and moving table, bigger dia of U-drill, heavier depth, and efficient chip handling. Horizontal milling machines, when we are using, we are having a very efficient chip removal. Chip falls down, it doesn't stuck on the table. And we have got a bigger torque and bigger size of the motor, so we can go for a heavy material removal for roughing. So from 3 meter and 1.5 meter width up to 800 millimeter dia, we can go for the roughing of the mold. This is a setup of a factory having this horizontal milling machines. This is a gantry type milling machine for roughing purpose. This is 3+2, but this is simultaneous 3 axis and 2 axis is a positioning axis. It's some benefits of the gantry type milling machine. We use a head, 5-axis head from Spain on these machines. A setup of a factory. There is some specification up to 8 meter into 4 meter. We can go up to that size of machine with a gantry milling machine with a head. After doing a roughing, we generally do cooling holes on the mold. After that, it goes for a finishing operation. So for the cooling, generally we use gun drilling operation. It gives a better straightness of the hole, finish of the hole, and it is a faster process. These are some benefits of using a deep hole drilling machine. That is basically a 6-axis gun drilling machine. We have commissioned some 3 to 4 machines in India so far in the different tool rooms. This is the setup of the machine where 6 axes can be used for making a drill up to 1.5 meter, 2 meter. These are 6 axes. Table is rotating, swivel of gun drilling. It has got a milling head also, basically to have a proper surface of gun drill entry so that the straightness of the hole is maintained well. Gun drilling and ejector drilling is basically for the bigger size. Gun drilling is basically up to maximum 35-40 millimeter. But if we have to do more than 40 millimeter, 50 millimeter drilling with a long length, then ejector drilling is used. The same machine can be used as ejector drilling and a gun drilling. It has got a BTS spindle, BT spindle of 40 and 50 size. U-drill, lifter hole machining, can support up to 25-ton workpiece on the table. This is basically a patented table design to have such a big load with better accuracy. Indexing of the table is very minutely monitored. Specification of the machine, we can go up to a table size of 2400 by 1800, that is 2.4 meter by 1.2 meter, 1.8 meter. This is the machine, 6-axis gun drilling machine. After doing a oil hole or a cooling hole or a lifting hole, ejector hole, we need to finish the mold. So this is a 5-axis box-in-box design finishing machine for final mold. So we can monitor, we can go for a complex geometries, better control of the axis, better finish, better sizing, and one setup machining. That is the benefit of having this machine. We do not need to put the machine in different setups to complete the mold. It is very dynamic, rigid and box-in-box design. It has got a Kessler make spindle, basically German. Up for 8 meter into 4 meter mold it can handle, that is the maximum size. It has got a head changer availability, that is we can use 2 heads, one head for roughing, that is semi-finishing. After roughing we are doing semi-finishing and then finishing. So it can have a head changer so that we can use simultaneously 2 heads without intervention of manual. Capacity of the machine. After doing a finishing, we need to check the mold so that it goes in the first time right condition. Because we were discussing that how to have a proper mold perfect for the first cut itself, first inspection itself. So there we need a mold matching, basically a die spotting machine to have a perfect check of the mold. Die spotting works like after die spotting you can measure, inspect the mold, how much blue matching has happened on the perfect load, whatever load is required. If it works out, it's okay, otherwise it has to go for a just correction of the mold. After correction it will go once more for die spotting, otherwise if it will go for a production side. So die spotting, it allows you to conveniently match all the parts of the mold in more comfortable position to check the mold properly. No more dangerous way, just like we used to do manual checking by hammering or by pressing it manually. So all those things can be avoided. It is more safer way to do to check the mold. No more spotting on injection molding machines which are costly and difficult to assess. Optimal accessibility and ergonomics by means of swiveling the tilting plates. That is, we can check the way we want to do it by revolving the plate and then changing the side of the plate. Low operating and maintenance cost, high flexibility. How to choose the die spotting machine? Die spotting machine has two factors. One is size and the load what we have to put on the mold. So maximum clamping force, maximum load capacity, plate dimension and opening height. These are four factors to select a die spotting machine. Pressure capacity up to 1000 ton from 80 ton, the smallest is 80 ton and then up to 1000 ton is available. Overton capacity is 105 ton and maximum load weight is 160 ton. So up to 160 ton mold can be tested on these machines. The solutions from S&T engineers, we can help you in tool manufacturing from the aspect of small mold die or a big mold die. Different aspect of machining, VMC, wire cut, EDM. We are in India since 2015. We are in plastic injection molding machines also. So we have got a die making machine, die testing machine, and die component manufacturing machine. More than 1,500 installations across India. Thank you very much. This is the details of how to manufacture die mold. Thank you very much for your patience.
SalilKumar for that solution-oriented approach. Huge round of applause for him. And for the felicitation, may I request our EC member, Mr. Shijesh Kokadan, to please join us here on stage. Huge round of applause. Round of applause calls for perfect photo op.
Thank you very much, sir.